Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wolf of Fantasy Sports, DFS Wolfpack. Welcome to the Make DFS Great Again podcast, episode 1. I want to touch light on a few topics that's been going on recently. And DFS, is it on the incline, the decline? Are there new users joining? It doesn't seem like there's that much buzz going on in DFS. Let's make DFS great again. Live final, FanDuel, $500,000 to first place for NFL. Most popular sport. Get that back up to $1 million. Make me want to enter these qualifiers for the experience. Advertise the live final as if it was the Super Bowl. DraftKings, FanDuel, Yahoo. I've already reached out. They need a live final. I love the setup on Yahoo. Really fun to play over there. Check me out at DFS Wolfpack on Twitter, Instagram. If you want to join the DFS Wolfpack DraftKings League, in my bio there is a link. Click on that link. It'll take you right to the DFS Wolfpack League. Join the league. Enter the contest. Create a contest. Bragging rights. Play amongst your peers. Get people to join the league. And just have a good time. Competition. It's great. I love to play against other players. And it's awesome to have your friends join contests. Work buddies. Bragging rights. Good time. So check out the DFS Wolfpack League at DFS Wolfpack Twitter, Instagram. You can find me. Twitter, looking at the topics going on, Jim Boeheim, he got into a crash last night after the game, and the person that he struck ended up dying. He wasn't under the influence. That's good news. I live in Buffalo, right near Syracuse. I've been to a few practices back in the day to see Carmelo Anthony, and I hope everything checks out. Seems like a really good person from everything I've heard. So we'll see what comes from that. Looking at Zion Williamson, last night his shoe completely falls apart 33 seconds into the game. It was a Nike brand shoe. This is the shoe. I've never seen anything like this before, so especially like live on television. I've never seen it in person. I've had a pair of AN1s that I purchased just to play basketball in for the day. I was out of town, didn't have basketball sneakers. I went to Walmart, got a pair of AN1s. They seemed to fall apart after a few hours of playing, and they were really uncomfortable. But they didn't really completely tear where my foot came through the shoe. So a lot of people were in attendance to that game last night. Tickets were like 2,100 all the way up to, rumored to be up to about 10,000 per ticket. That's ludicrous. Obama was there. Spike Lee was at the game. If you see here,
that's unbelievable right here. His foot comes out of his shoe.
Never seen that one like it. I guess he tweaked his knee.
That's unbelievable. He broke his...
It's going to be interesting to see if he plays in the tournament coming up, March Madness. I would assume he will play, and maybe he gets a big deal out of Nike out of this. Good things could come from this. Hopefully he's okay. Should be the first overall choice in the draft, this upcoming draft. So Zion Williamson, that's going to be interesting to see what happens out of that. In other news, Seth Yates, DFS. What happened to this guy? We used to message each other back and forth here and there. No clue. Where is Seth Yates? He's from Ohio. Allegedly, he set up a bunch of squares for the Super Bowl. I believe 3 of them. And now he's MIA. No one knows where he is. They set up an RG forum, and someone mentioned that he has not paid out the squares. $3,000 in payouts. He has not paid it. Allegedly, he has kept the money, and now he is in rehab. Someone posted on Seth Yates' behalf in the forum, which is wild, and said that Seth went to rehab, gave this person his phone, and this person went through his phone, saw the phone calls and the messages coming in, and decided to post on RG. How does he know that stands for Roto Grinders? It just all doesn't add up. It looks really bad. This guy seemed like a good person. No clue what's going on. It's definitely an entertaining story to follow. There's 24 pages worth of comments going on Roto Grinders. If you have the time to go through it, you got Squirrel Patrol commenting. Everyone's firing back. Some people are saying he's a good person. I hope he gets help. Some people are saying burn in hell. It's really crazy. So hopefully this guy's okay. Hopefully he resurfaces. Hopefully those who won get paid out, and all is good in the world of DFS. So that's a hot topic going on right now. Last couple of days, just wanted to touch base on that. Through my interaction, he seems like an okay person. If he's in rehab, he clearly has some issues, some demons. Maybe he lost a lot of money in the Super Bowl, betting on the Super Bowl. That could have happened. Maybe he just lost it, went into a rage. Police were called. Those around him said, hey, you need help, man. Maybe just went through his money, couldn't pay anybody back. A lot of different scenarios. So nobody really knows. Just wait and see. Hopefully he's not suicidal, because people are getting at him pretty heavy, and this could ruin his credibility in the industry. And if this is what he loves, that's going to be unfortunate for him. So we'll see what happens. Tonight, DFS, 6 games. NBA is back. So I go to RotoQL. I'm on the go right now, so I'm just going to touch base on this. Phoenix and Cleveland, over under 221. Miami, Philly, over under 219. Philly is without Embiid. That's going to be interesting. You're going to see Boban Chalk night take place. Portland, Brooklyn, 229. Dame Lillard playing is up in the air. Boston versus Milwaukee, over under is 229. Giannis will be one of the top pay-up options on the slate. Sacramento versus Golden State, 239 over under. These are the late night hammers. Golden State, Boogie Cousins, Chalk versus former team Sacramento. It didn't end well for him. Revenge narrative, all that good stuff. And then you have the Lakers versus Houston. Lakers at home, over under 233. LeBron, late night hammer, one of the top pay-up options on the slate. LeBron publicly spoke out and said that he needs to shoulder the load. Playoff LeBron is in full effect. He's going to put in extra effort to lead the team, try to get them into the playoffs, due to the fact that he was injured, missed a number of games, and they're below 500 before the All-Star break. So he acknowledged that. He knows he has to step it up to get his team into the playoffs. He did state, which I find odd, that usually he doesn't turn his game on until the playoffs. Really, I mean, he came out and said that. In other words, not verbatim, word for word, but he came out and said that usually he doesn't turn it on this early in the season. So that was interesting to find out. And LeBron James is going to do everything he can to get this team into the playoffs. It's a bad look if he doesn't. If the Lakers miss the playoffs, that is a bad look. Currently, they're in the 10th spot. Prior to his injury, the groin injury, they were in the 4th spot. So we'll see what happens with LeBron. Tonight, he's one of the top pay-up options, under 11K on DraftKings. Giannis is under 11K on DraftKings in a battle of the East versus Boston. I really like that. And you're going to have a lot of chalk. Boban chalk. Phoenix versus Cleveland. You're looking at Devin Booker. He's going to be a popular play. Cleveland, no Tristan Thompson. He's got some issues going on back. He's messing around, so he's out. He's probably got some personal issues going on he needs to take care of. Messing around with baby mom's sister's best friend. So he's got some issues. You're going to see Nance with some ownership, even though his price is a little bit up. Clarkson is at a fair price. He's in play. And Sexton. So you're going to see some popular plays here. You're going to see some value plays out of Philly. Boban chalk. Ben Simmons is underpriced. Also, Jimmy Butler is at a fair price. And Tobias Harris. They will be popular tonight. JJ Redick, the usage rate will be up for all these guys with Embiid out. Take a look at those guys. Miami, Really just looking at Whiteside here. Dragic expected to be back. That's going to cut into the usage rate for some of the guard play there. I think Josh Richardson is okay, and Whiteside. I think those are the two that I would be looking at from Miami. Portland, Brooklyn. If Lillard misses this game, it's going to be CJ McCollum. He'll be popular. He's at a fair price in the 6K range on DraftKings. Also, Nurkic, center, versus Brooklyn. Standard protocol. Brooklyn, D'Angelo Russell at home. Joe Harris is at a fair price, and I really like Caris LeVert on DraftKings. I think the price is fair. Should see over 20 minutes, and good possibility of him hitting value, exceeding value at that price. I like LeVert. Also, Allen, center versus Portland. I think Allen at 4,900 on DraftKings. That's a really good price, and the total's up. So, a lot of DFS points in this game. Looking at Boston, Milwaukee, I think Giannis one of the top pay-up options. For me, it's LeBron 1, Giannis 2, Harden 3. So that's the way I'm looking at it right now. And then Kyrie, he's definitely in play here. Al Horford plays big. It's a big game. Battle of the East right here. So Kyrie, Horford, you could look at Tatum. He had a lot to say about Boston, saying that they could win the finals. So bold statement, young player. Milwaukee, you could look at Middleton. You got Mirotic back in play, I believe. I believe he's going to play tonight. His minutes might be limited. He's coming off the bench, I believe. So we'll see what happens there. But I think Giannis is definitely not affected by Mirotic. Maybe Middleton, Bledsoe, Brogdon. They could be affected a little bit. But I think Giannis is a strong play. Sacramento versus Golden State. Harrison Barnes is affordable, 4,700 on DraftKings. He'll be a popular value play tonight. Boogie Cousins, supreme chalk. Everyone in the industry is talking about him, so I expect his ownership in GPP tonight, especially in the massive $5 GPP on DraftKings, the donkey contest. His ownership is going to be up there, I would say near 30, probably 30%, give or take. So, other players you can look at, Steph, KD, All-Star MVP. He's underpriced a bit at 9,300. He's someone to target. Houston, Bogdanovich, he's underpriced too for Sacramento. He's also in play. Buddy Hield's at a decent price. And then Fox is not a value or anything like that, but he's in play. Looking at Houston versus the Lakers, I think CP3 is okay. Harden's my third favorite pay-up option on the slate. He's going after that 30 points a game. And he's going to pad the stats also. And if this game stays close, I could see him getting there. Looking at LeBron James, top pay-up option on the slate. This team needs to make the playoffs. He's going to do everything he can. The usage is going to be through the roof. At home, Lakers. The spread is close. 233 over-under, one of the highest ones. You got to look at LeBron. Ingram's underpriced a bit on DraftKings, kind of like that. Kuzma seems to be the Robin to Batman right now. LeBron, he posted a dunk from Kuzma on his Instagram. It seems like they got a good rapport. All these players were about to get traded for Anthony Davis. Maybe there's some mixed feelings there. Maybe the Lakers don't show out and don't perform and don't show up and help LeBron get this team into the playoffs. But I think tonight they make a good effort to win this game. So I like LeBron, top pay-up option on the slate. If you're looking for all my plays for tonight's action, 6-game slate on DraftKings, FanDuel, Yahoo, hit me up direct at DFS Wolfpack on Twitter, Instagram. Join the league. Check the bio. Find the link. Hit me up. Let's get to this money. 1.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.